Hey, I'm Jackie Bedard, founder of Carolina Family Estate Planning, and today I'm going to share with you some tips about choosing your financial agent for your durable power of attorney. Now, this is the role where somebody would step in your shoes and manage your financial affairs if you become incapacitated and you're unable to manage those affairs for yourself. So generally, you're going to want somebody that's trustworthy, organized, and responsible. And they might be tasked with everything from day-to-day finances, like making sure your bills are being paid, but also longer-term finances, like managing your investments. And just like you could hire professional assistance with this, you could hire a financial advisor or an accountant or a lawyer. Your agent can hire assistance as well. But at the end of the day, you want to choose somebody that you feel like has good judgment and is going to act in your best interests. Now, many clients ask us whether they should consider naming co-agents. And if you're thinking about co-agents, a few things you want to think about is how well do they get along? How well do they communicate? And do you feel like they'll be able to cooperate and work together? And typically, if we name co-agents, we draft the documents to say that either agent can step in and act on your behalf. So it's more like they're sharing the role and sharing the responsibility. Otherwise, if you require your agents to act jointly, it can be really cumbersome for them. They may have to both sign all checks, all contracts or transactions, and that can be a real nightmare for them. So that's why you really want to think about how well do I think these agents will be able to communicate and work together. Another common question is, does your agent need to be local? And the good news is that in these modern times, so much can be handled online that it's not as important as it used to be. A lot of things can be handled through online bill pay, online account access, e-signatures, so it's less critical than it used to be in the past. That being said, for some of the day-to-day stuff, it can be helpful to have a local presence, whether it's things like going to the DMV to take care of your car or picking up certified mail at the post office. In fact, this is a common reason why some of our clients do name co-agents. They might name a local agent that can handle some of that in-person stuff, and they have another family member that might be an out-of-state agent, but they're really great at handling things like investment decisions. Now, you may be wondering how this role interacts with things like executor or trustee. There's a lot of similarities and overlap between these roles. Some of it's just a timing distinction. Your financial agent under your durable power of attorney is the one that manages your financial affairs while you're living, but incapacitated and unable to handle those things for yourself. Your executor steps in after you pass away and manages your final affairs at that point in time. So it's almost like a passing of the baton. And now a trustee, they handle any assets that have been placed in the trust. So that could be either while you're living or after you passed away. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of similarities between these roles and the characteristics you would want to look for. And as a result, what a lot of our clients do is they tend to name the same people in all three roles because they are so similar and there's so much overlap between them. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, I'm not so sure I have a family member or friend that I want to name in this role or that I want to put this responsibility on, that's okay. It might be that you'd be better equipped to have a professional serve in this role. If you think that might be a better solution for you, then talk to us about it and we can take you through some of the pros and cons, and we can also recommend some options for who might be able to serve in this role for you. So those were just some quick tips about choosing your financial agent for your durable power of attorney. If you need more guidance or you want to talk this through with a professional, then give our office a call at Carolina Family Estate Planning. We'd be happy to take you through a free needs assessment and talk to you about working with our team.